Pelegocan here, back with another video. Today I'm looking at this medieval inn that I made. So it's like an inn and a shop. And I built this MOC lately. So I hadn't built a building in a while, and here's a building. So yeah, I really with this MOC wanted to. Well, I had a few different things I wanted to do. I wanted to. Well, first of all, I want to use the purple for the roof here. So I had these big plates here that were taking up a lot of space, and I didn't know what to do with these. I actually got these big plates from a Halloween set. It was just like at the base of the set. I believe it had an owl, but anyways, and I also got these pieces from a tulip set, and I got these special pieces from a dots pack, which I think look pretty good with that placement. But anyways, this is a 2-story building, and despite that, it's still a relatively small footprint, so we're only looking at that much of a footprint. And there's a little shop down here, which has an entrance and the side with this door here, which opens up, and you can squeeze a treasure chest in there, and there's like some potions, so this is like a simple potion build. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking of this as kind of something you'd see in a video game. So you'd come here to like heal up or buy potions that heal you. This is a map piece, which you could see is like an actual map of the area. And, you know, I just put some different knickknacks around here that you can switch out for different things, but you get a cake here, you get a couple of logs of wood, there is this post that holds up the stairway up to the room that you can rent out up here. And then there's a helmet under the stairs, and then you got an oven in the back there, which is kind of hard to see. So, you know what, I'm gonna take off, well, I'm not gonna take the roof off, but you can see that, for now, that there's an oven. There's actually a light brick on the side, and you can light up the oven, which honestly looks a little bit too red. It's not the best use of a light brick, but it works. This flower always falls off when I'm trying to hold this, but I do think it looks good in the corner, so I have a little bit of rock work back here. And you got the chimney, which will be connected to that oven down there, and you have a nice little window in the back. And yeah, so let me open this. So that pops off. And you can kind of see inside. I can make it easier to see inside by just removing that. You can see that there is actually a very nice shop space there. yeah. There's a key that you could use to open either this door or the floor that is above. See how this is built? This is kind of an interesting technique, how the bracket was just the right size to line up with this. And this actually ends up overhanging flat with the ground right there. But yeah, I kind of like the rounded shapes that I got here. Round, round, round. And yeah, and then the chimney attaches, and there's like a stud there, a couple studs there, and a plate that slides through. So that's how that holds the upper floor in place. Then the upper floor has two roof pieces that come off, and these squares just hold it in place. I'm actually using jumpers, because this is kind of a weird dimensions with how this is, but because I had to use this rounded piece, because it's the only way I could get this color, because that's all I have in this color. So anyways, that goes like that. It's actually a 7 wide roof, so it only has a half a stud overhang on either side, and then there's this big log in the middle, and I don't know what this is. It's like an apple. I mean, it's a green apple, but yeah. But anyways, I had this idea to use these as these little mini roofs over a couple of small windows on an upper floor, and I did that, so I'm happy with that. But the interior of this is kind of hard to show. The door does open inward, and it's really hard to see in there, but there is an interior. There is a chimney, and there's like a little healing potion on top there, and there's a little ledge by this window. So you could stand somebody. You know, like that. But this is really just like minimal scale. It's really hard to get in there. And it has a bed. Let's see if I can show this. I actually use some Technic pieces just to fill in the holes, because like I could, but I actually used one of these panels just to give the bed enough room, and the bed is only this big, and it's angled right there. And the idea behind that is allowing the door to actually swing open without that contacting. So yeah, it's not the most usable space, but it gets the point across, and yeah. So this isn't like my favorite build, but I like that I was able to use this pinkish purplish color up and away, and I think it looks pretty good. And it also kind of scales well to the castle, and it's also very customizable. I mean, if you had different colors, you could make the same thing with, you know, different colors. the roof if you wanted to, but I just wanted to use those colors up. But anyways, that's pretty much it. And I have a scarecrow built. I also built a couple classic sheep right there, but I did build a scarecrow using a scarecrow head from Lego Batman set. And this is like a scarf from a Ninjago set. And yeah, Indiana Jones had the old style. You can put a little crow, a big crow on there. So that's fun. But yeah, this is... I like that I was able to use these pieces. I like the small scale of this. I like the little weather vane thing on the top there. These wheel pieces are not something I see very often, but I got to use those. And yeah, I like how this column... Oh, that's not... I like how this column kind of looks like the chimney, so it kind of looks like similar building techniques were used. And yeah. One last thing, I just want to compare it to the corner of my castle that I had here. So, you know, kind of a guarded in feels like that. Let's see it from the other side. Look something like that. I don't really consider this tower to be a finished MOC, but it's kind of a placeholder, but you can kind of see how that could connect. And just quickly, I'd want to show that this had a bit of a building technique using one of these turntables. That's how I achieved the angle of this build. But yeah, I'm not really... didn't really want to keep this build, but it's kind of a good build. But anyway, I like to imagine that you can like come by, restock supplies. I made these glow-in-the-dark parsnips, by the way. But yeah, you can trade stuff at the... it's like a general store, and you have an inn for one person to just rest up in there. And there's also that little back window, too, I kind of forgot to mention, but little arrow loop right there, you know. So that's pretty good. But anyway, remember, Pelegocan.